Well. What do we have here? I hope everybody's having an excellent day, brother. All right. How is everybody doing today? All right. Let's go, son. I have not played Fortnite in forever. Gosh, man, really? What happened to Warzone? I said last stream I'm going back and forth. Like, I don't want to always just play Fortnite, and I don't always just want to play Warzone. Like I said, I'm going to be playing everything. Did I not say that? I swear I can find the clip where I said I'm going to be playing everything and just having fun. I actually haven't been on it forever either. I'm actually cracked. What the heck? Come on, man. Come on, man. GG's, bro. You're actually really cracked. Why can't you hear me, son? It's been a hot minute since I played Fortnite, too. What's performance mode? What? I'm confused. Come on, brother. No, that's not what I said. I said... I said I was just gonna play whatever and have fun. I will go get the clip from yesterday's stream. I'll get the clip from yesterday's stream. I can go get out. Say you want me to go get it, I'll go get it, man. I need to get a haircut where my hair's in my ears. Oh my god. Why is this kid AFK, bro? Come on. I'm gonna go do a couple more and then I'll back out, go play some solo. I'm actually feeling crazy today for some reason. Oh, this kid's good, alright. You just like you left me. Alright, bro. Shut up. How did he hit that? This kid's crazy. The mic cone didn't place? Oh my god. This kid's good though, holy crap. How is his shotgun hitting for so much more than mine? Alright. he's good. I mean, I could just do 90s, bro, and then still get high ground with your little retakes and stuff that don't help you do nothing except look pretty. I'm washed up, like a washed up rapper. I could just do 90s all day, bro. It's not hurting me none. How'd I miss, bro? I'm so washed. Nice. Alright. Oh my god, this kid is so washed, bro. Come on, bro. Like, what is he doing? I'm not trying to fight. I'm like shooting to let him say let's go, bro. Why is he trying to fight? Come on. So you're a loser, is what you are. Alright, bet. I understand. Alright, bro. I don't play in a month, and I get a kid who don't want a 1v1. Like, what a scaredy cat, bro. Like, you get ahead of me twice, and the third 1v1 you want to, like, just cheat kill me. I'm getting warmed up, bro. Sorry to be scared, though. I understand, man. I understand. Sorry. Alright, let's go play some solos. OG Season 3? Bro, put me in a map. I didn't even hit ready up. Alright, it's cool, though. I have a lot of energy today, chat. $450p? What the heck? It's so hot in my room. My air's on the... I feel like any, like, combo for clicks... I feel like any combo for him doesn't look right unless it's like the pajama one. I feel like they just don't look right unless it's the gamer one. And it's 100% volume? What do you mean? What's 100% volume? Dang, bro, I lost 50 subscribers. Holy crap. Need to gain them back. Alright. Taylor, I don't know if you're in my stream or not, but bro, I got yours tabbed. Got yours tabbed, son. Show me a high five so I know you understand this message. So we got Lucky, Haunted, Junk, Tilted, Loot, Dusty. When does the Divot come out? Season 4, chat? When does the Divot come out? Season 4? The music is loud, bro. What music? What music is loud, son? Oh, okay, okay. I understand. I understand. I understand. For just 100 wood, I can get a green shotgun. What? Crazy. You're gonna cry? Why? Why are you gonna cry? You're alright. Yo, what's up, everybody? Why are you gonna cry though, bro? He probably has an AR. I don't want to shoot him from far. Dang, what server am I on, bro? I'm at 80 ping. No, my Wi-Fi is not that trash. Where am I going to? Oh, I understand. I understand. I mean, I don't understand, but I get what you mean. I'm in your server? What do you mean? How do I even check? No, it says I'm NA East, but I'm at like 90 ping, bro. What the heck? What the heck? It could be because I'm streaming like really high quality on YouTube. Yeah, imagine getting 8 ping. I get 20. I said 80. 80. 80. Yeah, I know. It's at 83. We got the same name. What up, bro? How do you know my name? I never said it. I probably know you. Probably know you somehow. I'm so lost, bro. My aim is so horrendous. That kid's clearly not dead. I'm lagging so bad, bro. It's actually horrendous. like shooting, son. Bro, who is shooting? Okay, I see. Dang, son. That hurted a lot. How did I... Bro, he's standing still. I'm just trash. I'm just trash. Is this kid washed or what? Chaz, he washed or what? I'm at 80 ping. What the heck? What just hit me, bro? I don't want the smoke. I don't want the smoke. You win. You win. Wait till I can see one of you guys and it's over for. Why does he still have his bush on? I've hit him like 3 times. Why does he still have his bush on? It's kind of unfair now, son. He was so nice. He was so nice. Thank you, man. Greatly appreciated. Greatly, greatly appreciated. How'd I miss that? Are you serious, man? Thank you, son. Greatly appreciated, man. Extremely appreciated. my mouse at? Did you get the snipe or no? Did you get the snipe one or no? Common outlaw keycard. What's a keycard for, chat? What does this do? And you die too, so it don't even matter. But no worries, I can just go to I clipped it because I knew you probably wasn't able to because he was clipping the first kill. But it's good, brother. I got it. I want to figure out why I'm at 80 ping there. Because I wasn't at 80 ping in the other thing. Wonder if it's just... Let's play reload, I guess. I hope I don't have 80 ping in reload, son. Use creator code ShortAmor, hashtag ad. What the heck, bro? I would actually buy this because I want that. I want the axolotl skin, bro. I was gonna say the actual skin, but I don't know, bro. I was having a brain fart. Ninja Turtles? They're back? What? I thought they got taken away forever. I'd buy these. This would be tough. Or Joy. I can't spend no more money on the games though. Unless it's for like battle passes and stuff. I don't want to spend money on this game no more. On anything actually, not just like literally anything. I don't want to spend no more money on. Unbelievable. See, I have 11 ping in this. I think it's just the OG. Or, yeah, OG has high ping or something. Has to be. Now, this combo is actually tough, though. The mask is actually tough, I ain't gonna lie. I didn't know you could do that. Or if I didn't know, I forgot. If I didn't know, I forgot. Said hi. Hi. Oh, blue pump? Oh, combat. Trash. He was shooting up in the air before he knew I was up there, bro. What? You only get 2 minis from a chest, or what? Wait, no, I think I got that from his body. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? I can't believe I lost 50 subs, chat. I was at 10,800, wasn't I? My aim is butt cheeks. Oh, they're bots, okay. What am I doing, dude? I thought he was him. I thought I was him and tried to trick shot and missed. Ooh, that'd have been clean. Right on his dome too. Kids are so predictable nowadays, it's crazy, chat. And I got a scar? When did scars come back? What? Yeah, I just got smacked on, chat. I just got smacked on, son. Come on, bro. Like, get a grip. What do you mean by shut up? Alright, Chris. Shut up. That brain kid is actually good though, cause I just watched me get like 3 more kills on the kill feed. The kid that eliminated me. I'm gonna be scared of that name for the rest of my life. But I want my freaking loot back. You hear me? On that, son. You got kids running away or what, son? So what's up, son? bro. Now I don't have no bullets. Oh, that was the Bren kid that eliminated me. Wasn't it? Or what, chat? Or is that the kid I eliminated earlier? Who was the kid that eliminated me when I got the scar? Let's see who's there. Don't even matter, son. How did I miss? Are you serious? 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 Are you serious, also? Alright, bro, shut up. Because I'm naming the videos what you title them. I don't change it. So come on now, bruh. Now I gotta change that one. Dang, son. I'll change it. No, I'll change it whenever I post it on YouTube. Are you serious, bro? Bro, who's shooting me? Now I'm dead, bro. We're chilling though, we're chilling, we're chilling. Bro, are you serious, bro? Are you serious, bro? Where's my phone make this work, bro? Yes, sir. We gotta hop on for sure. We can soon, bro. We can soon. I think I'm about to react to some stuff. Here in a minute. I think I'm about to react to some stuff. Literally the only mod clipping, because nobody else is a mod but you, buddy. There is no more mod, son. After this game, I'm gonna react to some stuff. Reaction vid? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Yeah, it will be. What is this? What's a porter cover? Port a cover. Are you serious, bro? I know there's a kid in here just camping, but wonder where. But wonder where. Who is this kid? Yeah, nice try, bro. This kid is not smart at all, as you chat. Some people's kids, huh? I wish I still had my sniper, dude. He definitely seen me there. I'm going back for my loot, buddy. I hate to break it to you, dang, bro, how'd I miss? I'm actually trash. Trash. Who is this kid? Did you think he was Booga or what, chat? Do you think he was... Do you think he was him or what, chat? Nah, you're good, brother. You're good. You need to quit swearing in the titles, though. I gotta be able to post them, bro. Gotta be able to post them, son. I don't like to have to go in and change other people's mistakes, you know? He ain't Booga, you are. Where'd I just get shot from? I barely missed that. That was like right on his big old head. How did he know there was a kid in the bush? Are you serious, buddy? I'm dead. Just eat it already. I'm 2 HP. I think I'm gonna risk it for a biscuit, chat. I tabbed out. I don't even know what I did on my other screen, bro. I closed out my chat. What the heck? My PC's glitching now. Dang, bro. Dang, son. Alright, let's react to some stuff. Alright, how many videos should we react to? We can react to this. Dang, son.
Alright. This is Cypher PK, the biggest Fortnite YouTuber of all time. From Trap Towers...
Is it? Yeah, it actually is.
to getting his own skin.
That is tough, though.
No way, man.
That is tough.
But things did not start out so easy for Cypher, because before he was rich and famous,
my
he
setup
was
looks like
just
his
a
right now,
kid
chat.
trying to
Actually.
prove his parents wrong and show them he could make it as a streamer. Luckily for us, I got the opportunity to interview Cypher so he could help me tell this incredible story. And let's
That's
just
tough.
say things got interesting.
That is
Look,
tough.
I've never told anyone this before,
Ali Hassan, also known as Cypher PK, was born on May 10th of 1996.
Hey, he's a boomer.
And he was the
He's a boomer,
oldest of
chat.
4 brothers.
But there was a lot of pressure as the oldest to do well. My brothers, like, I feel like I broke down a lot of barriers for them, and it's a lot more chill for them. But there was a lot of pressure on me specifically to really be locked in on everything that I was doing. And there was a lot of
That's
pressure
actually
for
tough.
me to
He actually got a
really
haircut.
do well.
What, recently?
And I
Like 2
felt
days
like
ago,
that
yesterday.
It definitely affected
Today,
me
actually, I
and
don't remember.
molded me. Sometimes it was a little bit too much.
I was just
but
watching the stream and he
overall,
was
like,
talking
I'm
about how he
glad
got a haircut.
I went down that path.
So a lot of pressure was put onto Cypher by his parents to be the perfect older brother. A lot of the other people we've talked to on this channel got into gaming because of their older siblings. But since Cypher was the older sibling, he didn't really have that. Instead, his dad randomly got him and his brothers a PlayStation 2.
I was
That's
playing
tough.
games, like probably like in the first grade, second grade, computer games, and then I eventually got a PlayStation 2 for my first console.
For those
That's
of you
tough.
who weren't born yet, the PlayStation 2 came out in the year
I have a
2000.
PlayStation 2.
So
I mean, I was
25
not
years
I was
ago,
not
which
born in
is
2000,
kinda
but I have a
crazy to say,
PlayStation 2
because
my
that was
parents.
my first console ever. I guess I'm old, but whatever. Anyways, this was Cypher's first real introduction into the
I remember
world
whenever
of
I used the
gaming.
Blue Yeti.
My
bro.
dad just
back in the
randomly,
day.
like, you know, he got us a PlayStation 2. We weren't even really that into gaming for him to do that, but I guess like some of our friends at school had consoles, and I guess when we would go over to people's houses and visit, they would have a console and we would play, and we'd be excited to play and stuff. So he ended
That's
up getting
tough,
us
bro.
a
That's tough.
PlayStation.
And the first game he ever played was the infamous Duke Nukem.
It was Duke Nukem. It was like a really old PlayStation exclusive. It was probably like not the right game for like a young kid to play, but we were playing it.
As Cypher got older, he started to discover new games through friends and people at his school.
Well, I got
That
my
is tough.
PlayStation like when I was in elementary. A year or two later, I was in school. I was in detention, and there was a kid who was an older kid who was supposed to be like watching over us. You know, he wasn't in detention, but he was just there to like observe and make sure that everyone was like just doing their homework. He was on a computer, and he was playing a game called RuneScape.
RuneScape is another throwback, but is still very popular, so I bet you've heard of it quite a few times around the internet. While
Yeah, I definitely
basically
have.
every
I've never
game
played
has
it, though.
some sort of online function now, that was really rare back then.
You know, I finished my homework and I go over. I'm sitting next to him and I'm like, "Yo, like, what are you doing?" He's like, "Oh, I'm just playing this game." And then I noticed like there's characters like moving on his screen, and something was telling me that they weren't like NPCs, like they were other real players. Because at this point, I had no idea that there was online multiplayer games. I had no idea. It wasn't even like a concept to me. So I'm like, "Are
Chris,
those
bro, you're
real
funny, bro,
people?"
too.
And he's like, "Yeah." So he starts like typing to them, and he's like trying to sell something from his inventory.
Can't get me
And I
in
was
trouble,
like,
bro.
wait a minute, this is crazy. He's like playing a video game. There's other real people playing with him online through the internet. It was mind-boggling.
Outside of playing basketball and RuneScape, Cypher was also a huge fan of YouTube and was a fan of the website since the beginning.
First person to hit 1 million subscribers. The guy with the really high-pitched voice. Hey guys, it's Jeff. Yeah, so I was there when he hit 1 million.
Yeah.
Like this was very early YouTube.
That's
I
crazy,
was
bro.
watching it. I watched a lot of like the old like classic YouTube memes and viral videos. So I definitely had that like growing up where I was watching videos.
You're not hearing
and
an A.
It made it easy for me to transition into making my own videos.
He was actually
You aren't
inspired
hearing
to
an
make
O,
his
son.
first channel all the way back in 2007.
I did upload videos in 2007. on
That's
YouTube.
crazy.
I
That's
feel
a year
like-
before I was born,
wow.
chat.
Like the syndication of it started very early on. I got into stick figure animation videos. So I was watching like these really cool stick figure fighting videos where they animate the stick figure to do like really cool moves and whatnot, and like make a story out of it.
These sort of stick figure animations were hugely popular in early YouTube, and honestly are still pretty cool today. Unfortunately, Cypher
Yeah.
doesn't have access to that channel or its videos, so we won't be able to see them anytime soon.
That's
but
crazy.
they look something like this. Yep, just stick figures and a lot of pixelated violence. So eventually, Cypher got bored of that, and eventually he would start making videos again for his school projects.
Oh, my bad.
And I basically learned how to
Yeah,
edit
yeah.
'cause my dad got like a new job and he had a work laptop that had some editing software on it. Because back then it wasn't easy. Like there wasn't a lot of free editing softwares.
Sure, yeah.
So he had an editing software on it, and I started learning how to edit.
And then Cypher would combine his love for editing and making videos with his aforementioned love for RuneScape to make a brand new YouTube channel.
That's
So
tough.
I was like, oh, you know, I could start recording RuneScape videos. And there was no OBS back then, so I was using this like really scuffed program called Hypercam. You know, the mix of like making videos for school and then combining my passion for gaming, putting that together, and then started making I made the channel Cypher PK 2011.
The channel
That's
started
crazy.
on January 22nd of 2011. It featured not only Cypher, but all of his little brothers and one of his cousins as well during their adventures in RuneScape. And unfortunately, we can't watch
That's
these
kinda
videos
tough,
either because Cypher had copyrighted music playing in them, so he had to take them down.
My first like 30 or 20 videos are probably private. When I was trying to become a YouTube partner, you couldn't have like copyrighted music when you applied. Like you had to have no copyright on your channel. And a lot of my early videos, I was just using any music I found.
While we can't see the first few videos on his channel, we do know what the videos were about, and of course, they were all about RuneScape. And
Yep.
luckily, we do have some footage of Cypher and his brothers playing that game. Then, about
up,
a year
Caleb?
later,
How's it
Cypher
going,
would
man?
start
Hope
to
you're having a wonderful
live
day, bro.
stream in addition to his videos.
So first stream ever was in 2012. So like about a year and a half after I made my channel in 2011. It was just a way that you could live stream. They had a tool for it, and it was a little bit complicated to set up. But I set up the live stream.
That's crazy.
And I streamed RuneScape, where I like just got my viewers to hop on, and we went and did some group PvP. I think I peaked at like 60 viewers on that stream. First stream, yeah, and
That's tough.
I still have it unlisted on my channel, like all my
Cool.
early YouTube streams.
If you've never tried streaming before and only watched big streamers, you might think that 60 viewers is not a lot. But you have to remember
It actually
this was
is.
back in 2012, and Cypher had barely even started his channel. Streaming was way less popular, and people got way less viewers. Even now, when you stream, if you're brand new, getting 10 viewers is a big deal, let
Facts.
alone 60 on your first ever stream. So Cypher did his first few streams on YouTube, but eventually moved over to Twitch once he discovered the platform.
Afterwards, I discovered Twitch. So I didn't know about Twitch until like 2012. So after doing a couple streams on YouTube, I was like, oh, there's Twitch. So I made a Twitch account, and then I just like made a YouTube video saying, guys, I made a Twitch account, like go follow me. And then, like that was like the whole video, like 1 minute of me saying that.
There, they had an even crazier first stream on Twitch than they had on YouTube.
And we were playing RuneScape. We were doing trio like PvP combat, you know, open world, just like RuneScape PvP. First ever Twitch stream, and like it doesn't make sense thinking back at it.
See,
We
but I say
reached
60 viewers?
600 live
Oh,
viewers.
600, okay.
First ever.
Wow.
Stream.
That is
That's
crazy.
crazy. Even by today's standards,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, even by today's standards is insane.
60 on the first YouTube stream was insane,
But
but 600
600
on
on
a
a Twitch?
stream during your
That
first
is crazy,
stream
though.
ever is almost unheard of.
Me and my brothers were so cringe, and we were always at each other's neck while we were like PvPing, like arguing on who messed up, who's making the calls. So we were always like ready to fist fight each other. And I
Yeah.
think people just really enjoyed watching the cringiness. They're just like enjoying the shit show that we were putting on.
But unfortunately, as time went on,
That's
their
kinda
early
funny.
success would slowly
That is actually
dwindle
kinda funny, though.
away as they started to lose some viewership. This caused Cypher's brothers to eventually lose interest in streaming and content creation altogether.
The next stream, like after that, we only peaked at 300 viewers, and it was like 150 after. And we ended up settling like around 30-40 viewers. And the thing is, like, we had no concept, especially my brothers, they had no concept of like what live viewership numbers should be. Even when we had 600 viewers, my brothers were like, yeah, but we get 2,000 views on our YouTube video.
Yeah.
So like they were really like, you know, at that point we were getting like 2 to 3K views after 24 hours of a video being live.
That's
And
actually
we were all
tough.
just like not sure like what actual live viewership should be like, and we were assuming that it wasn't worth our time. My brothers ended up just like, that was the moment really where they were just like kind of done with content creation. You know, we were getting like $30 paychecks a month. Like our best month might have been $100. Like it just wasn't, like they were not interested.
To make matters even worse, RuneScape released the infamous Evolution of Combat update on November 20th,
Yep.
2012. For those of you who don't know, this was the worst update in gaming history. It completely reworked their entire combat system and was pretty broken and messed up.
I used to watch
Think
my
about when
cousin
Fortnite changed
play
the
this when I was
movement
like
settings
a
and
little bit
everyone
younger. He
was
would still
really
play it like
angry.
like
It was like
2017.
that, but 10 times
Crazy.
worse. So with Cypher PK's RuneScape community dying, he had to find something new to do and fast.
So I was waiting for like the next game to come out, the next like big thing that I could kind of dive into.
H1Z1 probably.
I was still into MMOs, and that's when like they were making Elder Scrolls Online.
Elder Scrolls Online is an MMORPG that is part of the Elder Scrolls series. This was a super popular series in the RPG community, and Cypher had previously played one of the other games in the franchise, Elder Scrolls Oblivion, but not on purpose.
Oh.
So at this point, I only play multiplayer games. Like everything I was playing, multiplayer, RuneScape multiplayer, even like Call of Duty multiplayer. When we got the Xbox 360, and I'm looking for a game, I'm like, the guys asked me like, what kind of games do you like? Because the first game I was gonna get like a Grand Theft Auto, and the dude was like telling my dad like, no, it's not for kids. I'm like, bro.
Is that the original? That would have been the original GTA or no?
I'm not even sure whichever one was on the 360.
Yeah.
But we were trying to get something.
That's-
and the guy was like, no, it's for kids. So I told the guy, like, I'm into
That's
medieval games. I play RuneScape. And he's like, oh, there's a game right here. It's called The Elder Scrolls Online. It's medieval. Not The Elder Scrolls Online. The Elder Scrolls Oblivion. It's medieval, but it's also rated M. And my dad was like, that's fine. I'm buying it for myself, right? The dude was being weird about the ratings, right? We ended up getting it, but the only reason I got it is because on the disc, it said Xbox Live support.
Even though there was no online functionality, Cypher ended up becoming a very big fan of the series. So
That's
when
actually
he heard
tough.
there was a new Elder Scrolls game coming out, he knew that this would be big for his channel.
When I heard the news that they were actually making an online MMO for the Elder Scrolls series, I was immediately following every little leak, every detail, and I started covering it on my YouTube channel before the game came out. So
Heck yeah, bro.
I started covering Elder Scrolls Online between 2013 to 2014 before it came out, a full year of me just covering leaks, giving my like POV about the game, how it's looking, development updates. I was doing all of that. So when it came out, I was like ready to dive in.
Eventually, Cypher
Yes,
made
sir,
the
bro.
permanent decision to drop RuneScape altogether on January 1st of 2014.
I've been following up with a bunch of the numbers from other big YouTubers as well, and they do agree that the RS YouTube community has been shrinking in size. And that's not the main reason that I have made this decision to stop uploading RS YouTube videos. I do still intend on playing RuneScape. I've been streaming for the past week on Twitch, and I'm trying to go for a Twitch partnership.
Yes, sir, bro.
I still play RuneScape with my brothers. We still do triplet multi-PKing, and we're still going to continue the brother versus brother series, except all our series and videos and everything is going to be live streamed.
On March 17th, 2014, the Cypher PK channel officially hit 10,000 subscribers.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Cypher. I'm making this video in order to thank everyone who has helped us achieve 10,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Up until now in Cypher's YouTube career, he was still in high school.
What the
And
heck,
during
bro?
high school, he kept his YouTube account pretty separate from his social life.
No one really knew about like my content creation, because at this point I was making content, not full time obviously, but like it was kind of like a little secret.
But his graduation was coming up shortly after the release of Elder Scrolls Online.
Didn't he
So
drop out?
Cypher had to make the decision. After graduating
Chad, didn't
high
he drop out?
school, would he go on to college, or would he chase his YouTube dreams? And the choice wasn't exactly simple. Cypher wasn't even partnered on Twitch yet when
That's
he
crazy.
graduated high school.
At that point, like right as I graduated high school, I was still only making like $100 to $300 a month from YouTube and streaming combined, and I wasn't even partnered on stream, so the only money I made was like from like little donations here and there.
But Cypher knew that he could really be a professional YouTuber and streamer if he put his mind to it. But the people around him, including his parents, weren't exactly convinced it was a good idea. And his parents, as many parents want their kids to do, really wanted Cypher to go to college.
I mean,
So
back then,
Cypher did
everybody
that.
went to college, or
Well,
you was
kind
a
of.
failure.
He pretended to go to college. I'll let him explain.
My parents wanted me to still go to classes, at least sign up for a few, and I like signed up, but like low key was dropping them without telling my parents. They thought I was going to school, and I really wasn't.
He was operating his YouTube account like this for almost a whole year.
That's crazy.
Until he managed to get actually partnered.
a year of that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And
I'm not
I
gonna lie.
actually ended up getting partnered towards the beginning of that year. Back then you had to have 500 average live viewers to get partnered, and I got declined with 300, 400, 450
Real
average
tattoo.
viewers. I was still getting
Yeah, it
declined.
is.
The 1 month that I had like 500 average live viewers, I applied to be a partner, and I got it. Before partnership, like maybe I was making $500, $600 a month from streaming, purely just donations and tips. But once I got partnered, I quickly got up to like 500 paying subscribers, and people were just more invested, and the stream was growing.
That's
So
actually
I started
tough,
making
though.
like $2,000 to $4,000 a month.
With this
Imagine
huge
lying
jump
about
in
going to
income,
college.
Cypher was finally able to feel confident about his future as a real YouTuber. Every month his numbers were getting better and better. But despite his financial success as well as the growing views, his parents were still not supportive. They wanted him to stop
I bet they're
doing
supportive
YouTube
now,
and
though.
focus on getting a real job and building a future. And they weren't trying to be mean, they just wanted what was best for their son, and they thought that's what they were doing. So Cypher made a very hard and scary decision to move out on his own. He left home and announced this decision on his channel on August 27th of 2015.
Hey, what's up guys, it's Cypher, and I am making this update video just so I can
Was he in
inform
an
you guys
apartment or a
on some
hotel
big
room?
channel updates that will be happening as of today, and just to update you guys on my life. Most
'Cause
of
I
you
remember
already
him-
know this, but I recently moved out and I decided to become
Hey,
a
I mean,
full-time
I can't say I
streamer
get it,
and
bro, 'cause I
YouTuber.
don't
Now,
really
know
care
this
about
might
mine.
sound crazy
Mine
to
is
some of
like
you guys, and you might
just
think
whatever. You know, I don't really
am,
care for it. I mean, I do
stupid for
care for
doing
it, but like I
this,
don't want to
but
remove
be
it. That
honest
makes
with
sense.
You know, I've sat down and I thought about
I
this
got a
for
bunch.
a really long time, and I just want to give it a shot.
This was insanely hard for Cypher to do.
No, I
He
just said
left
I
his
didn't want to
house with
remove it.
just a trash bag full of stuff and nothing else. And now he had to pay for his own food, clothes, everything. Luckily, he was about to meet someone that would make his difficult transition period a little bit less stressful. The woman who would eventually become his wife, Daniela.
And I've been streaming Elder Scrolls Online for about a year now, making a few thousand a month, but I'm still living with my
Hey,
parents.
that's actually
and, like,
good,
my
though.
parents like don't want me to go full time on
Couple
streaming at
thousand
this
a
point.
month?
I saw like a streamer in the Elder Scrolls Online directory, and it was my wife, and she was streaming, but she wasn't a streamer, like if that makes sense. Like she just happened to turn on a stream to show her friends the game, which is Elder Scrolls Online,
Huh.
to try to convince them to buy the game. So she was streaming to like
That's so
8
fun.
or 10 people, and it was just her friends. But like she low-key also was like still streaming, like she was talking to whoever was coming in.
Cypher knew he had to talk to this girl, so
I'm not getting
he
no more on
slid
my
into
neck.
her DMs. Or
Okay,
her
then
Twitch chat.
Cypher.
What ended up happening was like, I was like, oh,
Okay,
she's
then
kinda cute.
Cypher?
So I went to her chat and I started like asking her questions about the game, but she recognized my name as like someone who streams Elder Scrolls a lot, so she kind of knew.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, we had a little bit back and forth, but like I got scared and, and ran away. Like I left the chat. I was like, oh no, my cover's blown.
While this first interaction wasn't exactly successful, it sure did make an impression, because after she saw Cypher's moving out stream, she messaged him on Twitch.
Basically, she messaged me saying, I saw your stream from the hotel, like it was really sad.
Crazy.
Like, cause it was a very sad stream. Like that's probably the only time I ever cried on stream, besides like when I got my icons again. I got a little teary-eyed. I was telling
Dang.
people like, guys, like my parents, like they're not supporting my dream. They want me to, you know, to
Go
quit
to
streaming,
college.
and I don't want to, and all this stuff. So I told the chat that. She happened to be tuned in. She messaged me saying, if you need somebody to talk to, like, here's my Skype. And I messaged her on Skype, so we started talking.
Cypher didn't immediately message her back because he still needed to get out of his temporary living situation and find a full apartment, which was easier said than done. Back then, landlords didn't exactly accept a Twitch streamer as proof of employment.
Literally, like, I was in that hotel for
That
a
is
week
true,
looking for an
Zav, but
apartment.
I don't
No
really care, to be
apartments were
honest.
taking me because my proof of income was like PayPal and YouTube.
Yeah.
And they didn't know what that was. I finally got an apartment, and like the first night, I was like, you know what? I was like a little lonely. I'm in my own apartment. I don't even have a bed yet. Like,
That's crazy.
I
Didn't have
was
a
just
bed,
gonna,
but he's
like,
making a couple
sleep
thousand a month.
with some
What?
blankets that I had packed. I set up my PC because I was gonna be ready to stream the next day, and like I added her on Skype, and we talked from like 10 p.m. to like 4 a.m. She had like work at 8 a.m., but she still made it to work the next day. And
That's
I
crazy.
thought that was impressive.
Following their long late night conversation, the two of them decided to start a long distance relationship, and they've been inseparable ever since. For the next few years
Facts.
after going full
They're what,
time,
married now?
Cypher mostly streamed Elder Scrolls Online, but would dabble in other games like Overwatch.
I got them all. I got them all.
That's tough.
Sorry,
man.
one shot. Nice hammer.
And H1Z1.
That's the game I was talking about earlier. That game is that game was actually fun. I played it one time my whole life. It was fun.
I love my dad.
Unfortunately, a majority of his base were only there for his Elder Scrolls Online content, so he would see significant drop in viewership when playing other games.
Where I was first streaming Elder Scrolls full time, so I really like went all in.
What are
on
you
that
checking,
and
by the way?
was
What do you
really
mean?
locked in.
What do you mean?
But eventually, like things started slowing down for Elder Scrolls, and you know, I would try to dabble into other games. Like I would try to play H1Z1, played Overwatch. The issue was that like I would have like 400 to 600 live viewers on Elder Scrolls Online, but anytime I played anything else, I would have like 100 viewers. Felt like, oh man, like I got to restart. And I was worried about like losing my current audience while messing around with other games. So I was always very hesitant.
Although Cypher loved Elder Scrolls Online, it's really hard to play the same game over and over again for so long.
Facts.
With no freedom to play anything else.
Facts.
But in 2017,
When
a
Fortnite
new
release?
game was about to come out that might be his ticket out of the Elder Scrolls grind.
And it was.
That game was
Fortnite.
not Fortnite.
Oh.
See, you were all expecting the Timmy thing where I go Fortnite, Fortnite, Fortnite. Well, not yet. First, we have to talk about For Honor, which was a MOBA released by Ubisoft on Valentine's Day.
I just got a trick, bro.
Because nothing is more romantic than knights, samurais, and Vikings being violent with each other. The game For Honor itself is character-based.
He started playing
and
Fortnite in
you choose
2017 too.
different heroes to duel
Trust.
with.
Eventually, though, there was a game that came out called For Honor, and I guess the crossover, because Elder Scrolls Online, older audience, it's a medieval type of game. For Honor also slightly older audience. It was a fighting game Ubisoft made, where it was like samurai, knights, and Vikings. Started playing that, and what I noticed is like when I swapped to that, like instead of going from 500 viewers to like 100, like going from that to H1Z1 or Overwatch, I would go from like 500 to like 350, and then I actually noticed that my viewership would actually go higher.
That's
on For
tough.
Honor.
That's
It
actually
was like
tough.
a newer game, and I was one of the early players that was actually doing well in that game. So like,
That's
I would
actually so
have
tough.
like 800 viewers, 1,000 viewers playing For Honor versus like 500 on Elder Scrolls. Started playing tournaments on that game as well, and I started winning tournaments. Like I was like actually doing really well. And the character that I played was called Shigoki.
Cypher wasn't just winning tiny tournaments here and there. He actually qualified for one of the biggest LANs in the game of all time. After fighting through multiple weeks for online qualifiers,
He played with his face?
Cypher made it to the top and was invited to the LAN in California.
My name is Ali, also known as Cypher PK, and I'm from Austin, Texas. My favorite hero is Shigoki. He's the first hero I used to win my first tournament. I recently stopped using him after he got nerfed, but picked him back up for the 4th qualifier, and Shigoki won me the 4th qualifier, which guaranteed my position here in LA. A lot
That's
of people
tough.
don't think I deserve to be here, so I'm here to prove them wrong.
Cypher was considered a frontrunner going into the tournament and was one of the most recognizable players due to his streaming.
That's
He
tough.
also was super well liked by the entire community.
Right now, it is going to be Cypher PK against Kiri TV.
Yeah, it's
Who do you like in that matchup?
You should already know who I like.
I know who you like.
You know who I like. I like Cypher PK, and not just because we go way back, but I like Cypher PK also because he has the matchup advantage. He's bringing out the Shigoki,
That's
which is
tough.
something we haven't seen at all today. We haven't seen much. Well, actually, we did. We seen a little bit of Shigoki play earlier, but Cypher PK is known as like the godfather of Shigoki. He's won like 10 plus tournaments between 1v1, 2v2, and 4v4 using his Shigoki. He's really good on Shigoki. And last time he matched up with Carry, he put him in the dirt with that Shigoki.
On day 1 of the tournament, Cypher would win in a nail-biting final match to move on to the bracket stage of the tournament.
Do it so Cypher just goes into that all block. Oh, actually gets the knockdown off of that because of the level change. He actually got
That's
the dribble
tough.
into the heavy. Did you see that? He actually, it looked like what happened was he got thrown off of a rock. There was a little bit of a level change. It tripped him up off of that counter guard break. All right, and with that, Cypher has secured his spot. in
Cypher's
the
actually tall
8-man
too, chat.
bracket.
And we have our
Look at
bracket
that.
coming in
Look,
right
hold on.
now.
Look at this. Watch it.
Off
Watch
of
when he
that
stands up. He's
counter
actually
guard
tall.
break. All right, and with that, Cypher has secured his spot in the 8-man bracket.
And we have our bracket coming in right now.
The bracket is Clutchmeister versus Oscar. First Cypher and Bandana, Berace and Scorebrand, and Lawrencid and Alernikin coming up next.
Unfortunately,
Yes,
Cypher
sir.
chose a bad character matchup and would ultimately lose in the first bracket,
Dang.
which landed him in 8th place,
Dang.
which is not too bad for playing his first ever LAN.
As I said, Canyon is a map for Centurion. The guard break lands there from Cypher. Does not get
did
maybe
it!
the break.
Dang,
He did
bro.
a guard
His
break.
embrace,
Heavy
he
landing.
missed
Trying to.
the
Into the
wall
Info,
splat.
man.
That's
What do you
gonna
mean?
be GG for Cypher. He missed that wall splat right there.
For a moment, it looked like Cypher was about to really lock in and focus on For Honor and building a new community with it. But things didn't work out to plan.
What was interesting is
After
that,
this
like,
video, yeah.
eventually For Honor kind of started dying off. They had a lot of issues, obviously.
After
There's
this
a lot of
video,
excitement,
yeah.
It's a new game, but they had a lot of issues to deal with. So I
No,
actually started
no
losing
what, Chris?
viewers on For
No what,
Honor.
Chris?
So I kind of went back to Elder Scrolls Online, and I was a little bit annoyed at this point because I was like, man, I felt like I had just finally broken out of my first
Feeling
game.
like you had to play a certain game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Luckily for Cypher, a game was about to come out that would change not only his own life, but the entire world of gaming forever.
Fortnite.
And it was called Fortnite. Editor, do the thing. The Fortnite never. Let's just keep going. Fortnite Battle Royale came out on September 26th of 2017, and it became one of the biggest games in the history of the world very fast.
Still is.
Oddly enough, Cypher hadn't heard about the game until one of his mods in his Twitch chat recommended that he give it a try. And despite being skeptical of the game and its kiddish graphics at first, he downloaded to see if it had any potential, and he wasn't that impressed.
I started playing it, and like in one of my first few games, like I made
What
it
is
to
bro
top
watching?
5, and there's a guy like built up in a 1x1, and he snipes me, and I didn't see him, and I'm like, oh, this is cheese. People just build in the end game, and they build little towers and sit in it. That's so lame. And then I like quit Fortnite for like 3 weeks.
So yeah, Cypher's first ever experience with Fortnite wasn't the best, but he knew that he didn't want to play Elder Scrolls for the rest of his life.
Facts.
So he decided to give the game one more
And he actually
chance.
likes it, they.
But then like I needed to
I
snap
think.
out of it. Like I was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, are you gonna really play Elder Scrolls Online again? Like at this point, I had been playing it for 3 years, and there wasn't any growth.
He's been playing
I was
Fortnite for
yeah,
like what, 8?
I need to take a risk. I need to take a chance on something.
Cypher decided that he was going to start going hard on the Fortnite content. He uploaded
Yes,
his
sir.
first ever Fortnite video to his main channel on October 23rd of 2017, just a little less than a month after the game came out,
Yes,
and
sir.
it was titled Biggest Fail Ever.
I see him. You ready? Yeah. Box him up.
Imagine they lose.
He's boxed. Oh, you're in with him. We placed second. We got second place. We didn't even win.
Anyways, to make himself stand out, Cypher decided to stream when nobody else wanted to. So he would wake up at the crack of dawn to go live.
That's actually
and
tough.
It actually started to work.
But you
In
actually
the
gotta think,
first
people would go to
month of
school,
streaming
though.
regularly, Cypher picked up 3,000 followers in just 30 days.
So I started streaming at like 5:30, 6 a.m.
That's
And
tough.
I have like those videos still up on my Twitter, like saying, "Good morning, guys. We're going live with some Fortnite." And surprisingly, I would still have about 100 viewers watching me at that time,
Yes,
which
sir,
was
bro.
fine though, because like at that time, 100 viewers, I was much higher on the lists because there wasn't as many
ShortAmor life is
streamers on.
Fortnite? What?
So people were
ShortAmor's
actually
life is
finding
Fortnite?
my stream, and like that first month of me doing that, I gained 3,000 followers. At the time, I had like 80K, so to gain 3,000 in a month, it was still a good amount, and it meant that I was actually growing.
After
Yeah, that is
implementing
actually
this
good,
new
though,
stream
low-key.
time schedule, Cypher started to slowly gain a following and build himself a community. And then he would start to blow up even more after one of his biggest viral clips of all time, the infamous Trap Tower, which was uploaded on January 22nd of 2018.
I think if we go up there, he'll follow us.
Yeah. Oh, he's gonna use it. Please. Yes. Oh my god! It worked! Oh my god!
This clip went absolutely viral and eventually became one of the most viewed Fortnite
My
clips
financial
in the
calculator, man.
entire world.
That's
As the
crazy.
clip was going viral, Cypher's views would also skyrocket live on Twitch. He
That's
started
crazy.
the How to Win series on his YouTube channel as well on February 27th of 2018, and that became the longest running series on his channel. On top of this, other creators started to notice Cypher, and more specifically, he would start to play with Dakotas.
And I gotta give props
DK?
to Dakotas. He was the first streamer, large Fortnite streamer, to give me any props. He rated me with 40,000 viewers when I had like 500 people watching, and he was telling his viewers that I'm cracked. He's been like secretly watching my streams, and he says
DK's
I'm
a
really
goat,
good.
though.
I didn't even know he was watching.
After Cypher got raided by Dakotas, he just kept hitting win after win after win.
So he raided me at like 6 or 7 in the morning, and I streamed like 15 hours straight, like post the.
Do you guys remember
I
Wavy
just
Jacob?
win after win.
Anybody remember
I was
him from
recording
back in the day?
educational videos. People were like, "Oh my god, like this guy's really good. Like this guy's winning all the time." So that was like a clutch moment.
Cypher also started
That's
getting
tough.
invited to various streamer events, one of which being the St. Jude's Clips for Kids charity event, which was hosted by Dr. Lupo. Here, Cypher hits one of the most insane rocket launcher sniper shots known to man. And don't worry, I've got the clip right here.
There's only one left. I don't know where he is. I will find him. I will raise the child.
First try.
You better drop a 360. All right, he's weak. He's weak right here. Did 360 jump?
I hit him off the rocket.
Cypher, you sniped him off the rocket?
Yes,
That's
I
tough.
did.
Wow, Cypher. I just tried a 360 no scope and you stole my kill.
I'm sorry.
This wasn't the only streamer event that Cypher was invited to either. He also got the opportunity to play in the infamous Friday Fortnite tournaments, where he duoed with none other than Nick Merckx.
Nick Merckx
When,
was tough to.
Fortnite Friday got announced. It was like the first big tournament because there was
Flakes
no
and
like custom
Skeptic
battle royale tournaments back
back in
then.
the
So it was like the first big tournament, the kill race between all the top players. You had all the FaZe members. You had Tfue. You had Myth playing in it. You even had like Mr. Beast and Logan Paul playing it. It was like everybody was playing it, right? Fortnite was on top in the mainstream. I messaged Nick and I said, "Hey man, like you want a duo for this tournament?" And he was like, "Yeah, let's run it."
The first ever Friday Fortnite tournament had absolutely everyone involved. The FaZe guys, Myth, Nick A30, and even Mr. Beast. And
Zexro,
despite not
Ninja in
practicing at
Reverse.
all
I remember
before the
that.
tournament, Cypher and his new duo Nick came out on top. Because
That's
of all
tough.
these events and the shoutouts, Cypher was one of the fastest growing names in all of Fortnite, and really all of streaming in general. He was now averaging tens of thousands of viewers without anybody rating him.
I still remember this. Like I had a stream where I was just playing pubs, and not a lot of people were on, and I had 50,000 people watch, 54,000 peak.
That's
on
crazy.
a random stream where I'm just playing solos, and in that moment, I was like,
I made it.
"Holy crap, man! Like, what is, like we made it, bro."
This was obviously a huge improvement from the 100 average viewers that he had just a few months ago. At this point, he was such a huge content creator that Epic Games themselves started to take notice and invited him to the Fortnite Celebrity Pro-Am on June 12th of 2018.
That's tough.
We're here in Los Angeles, where you're about to witness some of the biggest names in gaming and entertainment drop into the brand new Bank of California Stadium. They will compete for bragging rights and a part of a $3 million prize pool that will go to the charity of their choice. We've assembled
That's
some of
tough.
the best gamers, streamers, and competitive players around, along with some of the biggest names in entertainment. They will join forces as duos and compete for that sweet, sweet victory royale.
That's actually
the rules
tough,
are
dude.
simple. 50 duos, one player from the world of gaming and one from entertainment. They drop in, build, and battle until only one duo remains. The stage is set, the players are ready, and in Fortnite, anything can happen. Who will rise up and who will fall? The world is watching. Welcome to the Fortnite Celebrity Pro-Am at E3 2018.
This was easily one of the biggest gaming events in
Ninja
history.
Marshmallow. I
Gaming
remember
at this
that.
point was rarely embraced by media, so to see all these celebrities
Marshmallow
in
was
one
the
place
first person to
an
ever get
esports
skinned.
tournament was really, really cool.
So that was pretty
Crazy.
crazy. I wasn't super surprised to be invited at that moment because it was like I was doing really, really well. But
That's
I was
tough.
I was surprised to see like who was being invited in terms of like the celebrities. You had A-list movie stars, NBA players, NFL players, singers, performers, and it was a surreal experience because first of all they went all out. Like it was a crazy event. There was live fans. People were like, this is my first time like being in an environment where like fans are like screaming out my name and like they're asking for pictures and stuff. So it was like it was really like eye-opening.
Although he wasn't exactly known for being a pro player, back in 2018, Cypher was one of the best at the game.
What's funny is like one of the analysts like
Ninja used to be the best back
fully
then.
expected me to
Ninja
win 'cause if I
and
had to
Myth
win,
and
you know.
Nick 30.
They were like, yeah, watch
Cypher.
this guy, he knows. But you know, in an environment like that, it's a lot different because it's like you're playing on a different setup. They gave us their own PCs and mouse, and it was you know, you're playing with a celebrity who also not all of them play and whatnot. So there was a lot of variables involved.
Sure. And he was not lying. These commentators were glazing Cypher.
Then the pair that I think could potentially take it all is Cypher PK and Tariq Cohen. This is a dominating team here, Lupo. They have a lot of talent.
Tariq Cohen is scary good at the game, and if you've ever seen Cypher, the self-proclaimed trap god of Fortnite, he has done some really scary things that, honestly, if it happened to me, what he's done to some of those players, I would just uninstall. It has to be done. That's it. It's over. My career's done.
The celebrities and gamers alike were given a huge entrance, and the fans were going crazy.
Cypher PK coming in.
Oh boy, I'm telling you, he's like one of the favorites in my mind.
Saying before, the trap legend, man, you got to look out for him.
Cypher's partner Tariq is said to be the best Fortnite player in the NFL.
I hope
it's a bold claim.
If he heard that, the ego's going. I'm just kidding. I'm sure he's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm sure he's great.
Unfortunately, Cypher and Tariq didn't win, and they didn't even come in the top 10.
That's crazy.
But the event as a whole was a ton of fun. Shortly after the Pro-Am on July 9th of 2018, Cypher would hit 1 million followers on Twitch.
That is
after
tough.
7 years of content creation.
That is tough.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen.
7 years and you got 1 million?
1 million Twitch followers, and we get it with 19 kills and a pickaxe trap finish. In front of almost 25,000 people.
Radio Boy
1 million followers, 19 kills. What a way
That's
to get
tough.
it, man. What a way.
2018 was easily Cypher's biggest year online to date, and he was just getting started. After gaining hundreds and thousands of followers, getting insane amounts of viewers, and getting to play Fortnite with cool gamers and celebrities, he was ready to take on 2019. And speaking of 2019, towards the end of it, in October, Cypher would have a stream that would change his career forever and solidify him as one of the biggest Fortnite creators of all time. And if you guys don't remember it, it was the Blackout stream that took place from October 13th to October 15th. This was the downtime between Season X and Chapter 2, and while it probably sounds silly to stream the video game's downtime, Cypher knew that people were interested in the Black Hole event, and while all the other streamers were playing other games or just taking a break, Cypher knew that he could get all of their viewers to watch his stream. In fact, Cypher had experienced his highest peak viewers ever during that Fortnite stream.
The Fortnite servers had issues going back online. I was already live at 6 a.m. No one went live. Like usually Ninja's live by 11.
Yep.
You know, 10 a.m. Tim the Tatman's live by like 8 a.m. Nobody went live because the servers were still down.
Yeah.
So, and I was just live, and my viewership just kept going up. I started
crazy,
watching
bro.
like some of my videos, my how to win videos. I was breaking down some VODs for people tuning in. Ended up getting 10K viewers the first time while Fortnite was down.
Because of this previous experience, Cypher decided
That's
to
actually
stay on
crazy,
for
though.
the Black Hole event, knowing that something big could happen.
The Black Hole event happens. No one knows what's going down.
Because everybody was saying that was the end of
We
Fortnite.
find out that the servers are down, and that the leakers are saying it could be down for 2 days. So after that happened, like I was watching it with Ninja, Tim, Nick Merckx. We were all in a call. Hey, you guys want to go play? I don't know what game it was that they wanted to play.
Probably
It
Apex.
was either like Call of Duty or
It was probably
something.
Apex.
Like they were just like, you want to go play this instead?
Sure. Yeah.
And everyone was, and I was like, no, I think I'm just gonna stay on Fortnite for a little bit, like stay in the Fortnite directory, just like see what's going on. So during the Black Hole event, I think I peaked at like.
Because that's when
80,000
Apex
live
first
viewers.
released, right? Like not first
And
release,
I'm
but like
sure-
around the
I'm
same time.
sure, you know, Ninja had way more, and Nick and Tim probably had way more viewers during the event. All of a sudden, like a few hours after the servers are down, I'm up to 80K viewers. I'm
And
like
they just start
up
spamming
from
numbers,
10K
right?
to 80K, and I'm like, I peaked at maybe 80K during the live event, A couple hours later, I'm at 100K, 120K, 130. I'm like, what is going on? It's almost midnight, and I'm at like 150K live viewers. I think that was the peak.
That's crazy.
Since the stream, it's become a tradition for Cypher to stream during the downtime and hang out with all of his viewers to get an early jump on the new season. Just a few months later, in 2020, Cypher would create a second channel called Cypher Plays, which focused on games other than Fortnite, like Minecraft and Among Us. These games were super popular in 2020 because of the pandemic, so it made sense to make a special channel just for them. Unfortunately, that channel is no longer active, but we'll get back to that later.
It's not active, like they don't post on it.
Where Cypher would take another huge step in his career, launching his very own clothing brand called Metal Umbrella.
We had done like merch drops, like Cypher PK focused merch drops, like Oni inspired stuff, and it's cool. And those have been like successes in the grand scheme of things. But like the only people who actually purchase, you know, Cypher PK merch is someone who's like not even just like a Cypher PK fan, but someone who's like really a Cypher PK fan, someone who's really committed to the stream and the content. So we felt like it was always like limited as to who would actually purchase. So we had the idea of coming up with our own like merch brand, which is Metal Umbrella, and it was like streetwear, anime inspired. We put a lot of time and effort into the branding, which came out fantastic.
The brand's first launch was on July 31st of 2021, and it went crazy. They even popular with some of the biggest popular stores.
We launched it, and it was a huge success, especially in its first year. Like
that's crazy.
We did 7 figures in revenue, and we even got into a retail store in a partnership with PacSun. So
wow,
it was fantastic.
Metal Umbrella was a huge step forward in Cypher's business because he started to grow outside of just traditional content creation. And because of this success, 2022
created
would
Oni
see
Studios.
Even bigger success for Cypher as he moved into launching Oni Studios.
Today is the start of a new chapter in my life. Up until now, I've made Fortnite YouTube videos and live streamed on Twitch, but over the past year, I have been working on something huge. It's always been my dream to be a content creator. I grew up watching a lot of YouTubers and streamers, and I wanted to be just like them. 10 years ago, it was just a dream I was pursuing, and now I can finally say that it has come true. I have made it as a content creator and streamer, but just because I've seen some success doesn't mean I want to slow down. Today, I'm going to show you the evolution of the stream and the next steps I plan to take.
Yes, sir.
Without further ado, I would like to present Oni Studios.
That's tough.
However, starting Oni Studios somehow wasn't even the biggest thing to happen to Cypher in 2022.
It wasn't?
Because as many of
his
you know,
icon skin.
on September 23rd of 2022, Epic Games would release the Cypher PK icon skin.
I still think Oni Studios was probably bigger than that.
While it was released in 2022, I got to ask Cypher about the process of making the skin, which had started an entire year prior.
So I would go to the meeting, and it's the usual people from Epic that I talked to. All this stuff, like you've been covering the game for a while. We appreciate what you've done for the community. We feel like you are an icon of the community. Like when they started saying that, I was like, what's going on here? And then they're like, as you know, for some of our icons, we like to reward them by like immortalizing them in the game with an icon series. Is that something you're interested in? I actually initially I was like, something I'm gonna have to think about. I'll get back to you guys. And then I was like, nah, I'm kidding. Yeah.
I was about to say, what are you talking about?
In addition to the skin and all of its matching items and emotes, Epic Games also made Cypher PK a really cool documentary. Not as cool as this documentary, but yeah.
A really good video to watch. You just want to know my full backstory, like in a very cinematic way. That was crazy because like the documentary was really cool. We went back to my high school. They interviewed one of my coaches.
That's tough.
They interviewed my family, so it was really cool to kind of just really pull back the curtain and show people like my upbringing and stuff. But they had like these guys from Marvel who worked on like special effects and stuff to do like the last 2 minutes of the documentary where I transformed into my icon skin. And even though it's only 2 minutes of like the 25-minute documentary,
that's crazy.
We spent 2 full days filming those 2 minutes. I'm in purple paint. I'm cold. My shoulder is really sore at this point because I had like this heavy Oni mask. It wasn't made out of styrofoam. It was like a heavier object on my shoulder the entire time. But it turned out so cool. They had me on
Yeah,
top of a
it's
roof
sick.
and everything.
Everything he was doing for the past 10 years of his life kind of led up to this one big moment.
Dude, it was like everything, like from the very beginning of this conversation, like leading up to that moment. Like I could feel the timeline, like get to that moment. Every decision I made, every day I spent streaming, like everything led up to that one specific moment, and I could really feel it.
How much
in
you guys
real
think he
time.
makes?
So it was just kind of like, it was nuts. It was nuts.
This was easily one of the best icon skins that Fortnite had ever released, and the extreme attention to detail was really icon skins that Fortnite had
Clicks had a buzz cut?
released.
Oh, you can't
and
even
the
see it 'cause my
extreme
face
attention
cam.
to detail was really cool to see. The team at Oni Studios was doing a lot more than just helping make Cypher's icon skin, though, as they were opening a giant $10 million headquarters to do so much more.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cypher, and
Crazy.
welcome to the Oni Studios HQ.
Tough.
Next, they would start building insanely cool Fortnite maps on UEFN.
Welcome to Rocket Wars. Fight for your lunar base in
That's
4v4
tough.
v4v4 combat. Build your defenses, make aggressive plays, and fight off the enemy teams to be the last team standing.
That is
Oni
actually tough,
Studios
though.
is putting a ton of work into maps right now behind the scenes that I'm super excited to play later this year, so definitely keep an eye out for some of Cypher's new maps.
Yes, sir, bro.
On top of the maps as well, Cypher has said that Metal Umbrella will hopefully be launching again with some new drops this year.
People are probably wondering, like, why have you done a new drop in a while? So we're a small team, and basically to be like completely transparent, like even though we were doing we did 7 figures in
That's
our
crazy,
first
though.
year, like the effort we were putting into it was a lot, right? So we actually we wanted to focus on things that were even more lucrative, like solidifying our YouTube content and our YouTube team and our marketing around our Fortnite maps. Did announce last year that we are bringing back Metal Umbrella this year, and we do plan to do more drops this year now that we have like a little bit more of a structure. Because like the whole time while all this is happening, we're obviously building our business and building Oni Studios.
Yes, sir, bro.
So there's all these moving parts. So to successfully pull off a clothing brand, you have to focus on that.
So I think it's safe to say that if you're a fan of Cypher, you have a ton of really cool things to look forward to in 2025, and I cannot wait to see what comes next. Thank you so much to Cypher for doing this interview. It was really awesome getting to talk to you.
This video was tough, bro. Alright. Well, Cyber's video was tough. Heck yeah, it was a 46-minute long video. Not too shabby. So, yeah. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and peace out. Alright, that's for that one video, bro. Alright. I might not react to another video, though, because that was kind of long. I kind of just want to play.
For some...
Kind of just want to play. Listen to some music or something. Just play. Just play. And just play. Alright, hold on. I did not mean to equip that, bro. It'll buff. Is that the female Clake skin or something? Like, what the heck? They're probably friends. Same pickaxe or no? I know that pickaxe is not very common. It's not very common. Shout out my label, that's me. Alright. Why does everybody have a fire pickaxe but me? Gotta do 200 pump, bruh. You serious? Why do people ready up AFK, bro? It just don't make sense. Why do people ready up AFK? Hey, you're good, Chris. Stinky. Bad. Bro's a bot. His teammate's AFK. They may have had a chance if his teammate wasn't AFK. Which kind of sucks. But I don't know why people ready up AFK. You know what I mean? Just don't make sense. They might have had a chance if his teammate wasn't AFK. I'm telling you. I don't think they would even have. That's mean, bro. There goes the news. We don't need news. Game have been out for 8 or 7 or 8 years, yeah. September makes 8 years. September makes 8 years, bro. I think it's either 8 or 9. One of the two. Is this Mexican OT, bro? What the heck? It is. any year because they should have. But they could have. But they could have. Let's just say they started Fortnite 2 days ago. Let's just say they started Fortnite 2 days ago. Yo, thanks for the subs, guys. How'd I miss, bro? I'm trash. I'm trash. Oh. I just lagged. Hello, brother. How's it going? It's going good, man. How about you, man? You 200 put me. Head up, buff. Of course, my team's AFK. Are you serious? Oh, okay, I ain't worried about that kid. I ain't worried about that kid. Want me to clip your? Now you're good, but you don't have to, man. You don't have to. I thought that was my teammate. Serious, bro? Whoa, dude. Spot on outside. Good job, thank you, brother. You see Spanish or English? English, for the most part. Shout out my label, that's me. Hold on, chat. I gotta check something real quick. Just gotta check something real quick. What region? NA East. NA East, brother. Yo, it's been so long. How you doing? I'm doing good, bro. What about you, man? I do not need carry to a dub. I just want to make sure it's the right one. You're good, yes sir, but that's good, man. Chat, what is bro saying? What do you mean? Give me just a second though. Bro, watch your mouth. Watch your mouth. Hold on, give me a second. Do it again. Alright. Hold on, chat. I'm almost done. Uh. There we go. Guess we could do that. Guess we could do that. Cancel. Boom. Do me a favor if I new friends or something. Alright, I got you, bro. If I can find you. I got you, bro. I was making a thumbnail and stuff for that reaction video, and I just posted it. Chris, what is your username? Is it Chris Boy? You just added me? Alright. I'm not playing right now, though. Oh, I just seen it. Hold on. A week. It's been a week, bro. It's been 1 week. It's been 1 week, man. 1 week. Has not been that long. Has not been that long. Thanks, bro. I got you, man. Is this Clix' backpack? Chat, what's Clix' book bag? Does he not have one? Oh, it is toilet paper. I didn't buy it. I remember. I didn't buy it. It's toilet paper, but I didn't buy it. Use code ShortAmor. You're right, bro. It is toilet paper, ain't it? Shout out my label, that's me. What even is the thing? I forget, bro. What? Dang, bro. That's close. That's good. Why you said what? I gotta figure something out. Dang, I didn't know that was his. How does he just jump through that, bro? It's crazy. Kids are good though, actually. They don't want to see us on TV unless it's the news like I saw on the bro. Of course that's not mine. They don't want to see us on TV unless it's on the bro. boy. What? What, son? What, son? What'd I do, bruh? Are you getting on Minecraft so I can join you one day? I have Minecraft, brother. Imagine having 0 ping but being so dookie, bro. I hit him 150, bro. I know you do. Yeah. Dang, that's so tragic. I wonder if you played Minecraft on Java. Java, son. I think I have both, though. I'm not gonna lie. I think I have both, but Java. 100%. Gotta dance on that one. Even though I didn't get no kills, I did a lot of the damage. Let me out this chopstick, gonna leave him open like a zip. Zip him up, tell Buddy no master, come and pick him up. I don't even know why this song's playing, bro. I thought I picked a different playlist in this, but alright. Oh, I know why. It's because I'm on YouTube. I don't have playlists on YouTube. I do gotta figure this out really quick, though. For some reason... Wonder what the... Oh, okay. I think it might be this one. Let me check. I really hope it is this one. Because if not, then I don't know my thing. Should we gang and makeup? Okay, thank God. Thank God it is this one. Marketplace seller? I need more people using my creator kit. I need more people using my creator kit. Hold on. What's up, bro? I'm fire spin noise. Play with. You're so good. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Trying to run some reload? Yeah, bro. We can. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick though. But yeah. Well, I will use it when I get back. Bet. Tired even of me. I just want to leave Earth. If I'm okay, it just make everything seem worse. Alright. Who's ready to play some Fortnite, man? Shut the freak up. I mean, please don't talk. Alright. Come on, guys. If you guys want to play ready, let me know, son. Let me know, son. Vic Blends has a... He has a... He's just different, bro. He's just different. Vic Blends, bro. He's just different. He is an emo in Fortnite. Think about that. He is an emo in Fortnite. You don't care? Watch your mouth. Who is he? Stop acting like you don't know. You know who he is. Bro, oh my god, does he... I think he deleted his YouTube, didn't he? I know he started doing like these reaction TikToks, but he got like 200K or something like that. He got like really famous, and he used to only stream to like 10 people. No, he still has it, but he only does shorts and stuff. He has 44,000 subs on YouTube. We used to play together, like Fortnite, and he only had like 3K subs. How old are you? I'm 16. No, I'm not, bro. Quit trolling. I'm 16, bro. Dang. A new edit bind? I just changed my keybinds a while ago too. Nah, ShortAmor was Dookie. Alright, Chris. Chris has never beat me one time in his life. You don't control it? Oh, I see, I see. It's hard. It's not. Once you get used to it, it's not. Bro, I'm telling you, once you get used to it, it's really not. If you think keyboard and mouse is hard, there's this thing called an Azeron. It's where you mix a keyboard and a mouse and a controller together. It's hard to get used to, but it's probably better overall. But it looks like a hand. I don't know how to explain it. Does it look like I got a scratch across my eye? I need a streaming room, bro. Like, just a whole streaming room for myself. It's crazy. Yeah, I have one. I don't use it anymore. You have enough, bro. My mama lived, that's how I'm supposed to feel. And he just asked me if my diamond is real. I said, of course. Where we going, son? Where we going, brother? Hold on, I need just a second. Wait. What the heck? Can you hear me? Shut up. Shut up, Chris. Don't forget, I lost my mic. Oh, okay, I see. Then I'm just gonna stay muted if that's fine. I got you minis in a big pot. Gotta get back. Yeah, at least I said I'm sorry. Oh, they're bots, son. We don't got nothing to worry about this game. You better just go ahead and respawn there, son. It's gonna be delayed when you say something on stream. It's not that delayed because I have it on as low as possible, so it's probably like only a second max. And nice to, you know, you don't die by the gun. Yes, sir. Chris, make sure you're getting clips, though, buddy. Please. So I have videos, shorts. Dang, bro. Who are you fighting? Can you? Gosh, man, you got like 1 million clips I made you aren't enough. No, I just need to make sure I have enough. Gotta make sure I have enough, son. Don't finish it, don't finish it, don't finish it. Ah, you're good, you're good. Okay, he didn't have enough time to respawn. He didn't have enough time to respawn. You're good, buddy. Oh, come on. I'm trying to get more active, son. I'm trying to get more active on my content again, bro. You're helping me out a lot. Like, let's just say I don't stream for another month. I need to make sure I have clips to post for a month. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm gonna try not to go another month without streaming. That's tragic. I hope 2 days for the rest of the year. 2 days is max what I don't stream. Like, I can stream at least one time every 2 days. I want to be able to stream for like a week, like Monday through Friday, get the weekends off, Monday through Friday, get the weekends off, Monday through Friday, get the weekends off, Monday through Friday, you know what I mean? The rest of the year. Dang, my aim is horrendous, buddy. My aim is horrendous. Crazy, bro. I said, let's just say for some reason I can't stream for another month, which I hope is not the case. I hope I can stream at least one time every 2 days, but I want to stream Monday through Friday and get the weekends off. But let's just say something happens and I can't stream for a month. I want to have enough clips to post every day for a month that I'm off. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to try to post at least one video every day until I get off. I'm lagging, bro. I hope my game doesn't, like, kick me out, bro, because my Wi-Fi. I don't know why it's doing this. Kind of tragic. Yeah, I was too. Maybe it's the whole server then. Are you serious, bro? Who are you, kid? Oh, there's only 2 kids left. Okay. Caleb, I need you to fight with me, please. Please, 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 please. Caleb! Knocked him, knocked him, knocked him. GG's. GG, son. Light work. Hey, bro, I got scared, bro. What do you mean? I wouldn't say light work, son. I got scared. I let him do all the... Okay, man. Whatever brightens your day, man. He carried me? Yeah, he did. He did. What you in the game? Alright. Alright, where we going, Taylor? Mark on the map where you're gonna go, brother. Anywhere, I don't care. Let's go Moto. Okay, we'll go there. Who's this song by, bro? Oh yeah, I just listened to this song's tough. Dang, bro, of course. My aim's just dookie. $16. Bro, are you using me for his... I sure am, and I will every day. Bro, my aim is horrendous. Holy moly. Tragic. Tragic, man. The aim of the Jinxie? Yeah, I know, bro. Whoa, bro! Let me heal up first. I need a shotgun, bro. Dang, bro, that's so unfortunate, man. I need a shotgun, bro. It's tragic, bro. That would be a... Nah, this would be a tougher fit, though. Tough. I used to rock this skin back in the day every day. This was my main skin back in the day. The Undertaker is in Fortnite. Are you serious, man? That's actually tough. Becky Lynch, but I used to be like the biggest fan. No cap. I used to watch WWE when I was like 8 years old. You can get a music pass, bro. That has to be the worst thing Fortnite's added to the game, right? Okay, now this might actually be a tough $5 pack there. Hold on. What all do you get? Just this? One outfit, 13 decor items. This is a $5 pack too? No, in Solar. These skins would be tough, and you get 600 V-Bucks for buying them. Looks like a. It looks like for a noob skin. What? Looks like for a someone that is a noob and would wear that skin. Hey, ShortAmor, do a tally mode and someone after it, yeah? What's the tally mode? I don't have it, son. I only bought the skin. I only bought the skin. Who's shooting at me, bro? Shut up, bro. You're a hater, bro. I want the inventory, I'm not gonna lie to you. He just gave me a blue pump like that? Fine, I guess you are, Chris. Fine, whatever, man. You got a purple one, Ella? Oh, okay, okay. Dang, bro, why did they only hit me? I'm dead. Crazy, man. Oh! If only I had mats, bro. If only I had mats. No cap here. If you was there, you'd carry, bros. You're. Dang, brother. Where's that chest at, bro? Where's that chest at? I'm actually slow. I got you a big pot. Oh my god, of course. Oh, bro. Yeah, you're so dookie, bro. You might as well just quit. Kids be so dookie, bro. I'll never understand. Crazy, right? Are you serious, man? Why do they keep killing my friend? Come here. Come here. Yep, it's over for you, man. I don't know how he did that, but hey, it worked, man. Boom! Oh, I'm dead. ShortAmor's dead. ShortAmor's dead here. He's nervous. He's nervous. That snipe was crazy, though. Chris, please tell me you clipped this snipe. No! Alright, chat. I'm about to call it for tonight, bruh. About to call it for tonight. See you guys.